Sorry.
Well, I never start this thing like on the right way. So, welcome everyone to the Comic Culture on Village Connection Radio. I am back. We're all back. You guys missed last week because of Comic-Con. Actually, I was supposed to call Jim and tell him how to get it. Like, we can fix a thing where we can all take a picture, videotape the whole thing at Comic-Con. But I had a little bit of a mishap, a lot of mishaps.
Bastards.
I apologize. I really apologize, Jim. I'm really sorry. So, well, before we start, I'm going to forewarn everyone. This is going to be a little lewd, rude, and crude kind of show. So
parental advisory.
This
parental
is
advisory.
rated M for mature.
Yeah, big M for mature. Maybe
If the condom doesn't give it away, I don't know.
Yeah. We actually were walking around the town with this, and it was hysterical. Not what I'm wearing, but
Well, it's a good thing because you're promoting safe sex.
Oh,
so,
absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, you should have seen some of the shit people were screaming out the window.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
Oh yeah.
Lick the tip.
Yo,
Lick the
yo.
tip.
And the chick smiling and waving and yeah. Some
You should have.
dude, some guy screamed out of his truck window. He's driving a truck. He goes, "Hey, Mr. Rubberman, dude, it's Magnum. Yo, I bet you can't fit into that."
Oh my god.
And he's screaming that out.
it was
Everybody,
quite
yeah.
interesting.
Oh, Dunkin' Donuts girls. That was
Oh,
fun.
that was the best.
So
Yeah,
good.
Dunkin' Donuts, yeah.
We took pictures with the Dunkin' Donuts. Well, Vinny took pictures with the Dunkin' Donuts girls as the Magnum Man.
Nice.
So it was
classic.
quite funny. And they were like, no. Like,
We almost
come
caused an
on.
accident. Somebody almost literally crashed into the person in front of them.
That is
Yep.
not okay.
Yep.
Wow.
How do you feel about that? Your condom almost like killed someone.
I'm a distraction to all people driving.
You're doing the opposite of protection right now.
I know.
This is
Very,
downright
very
nonsense.
true, Charlie.
Yeah.
Very
What
true.
you need to do is do a commercial about distracted driving.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Don't stare at a condom if you see one on the street.
Yeah, no.
You know, just keep driving.
She couldn't stop. And also Dunkin' Donuts ladies couldn't stop laughing because Vinny was just keeping them in laughs, and I couldn't believe I was trying to get the order out, but it was like,
I'm like, dude, you know they're gonna fuck up your order now, right? Because they're paying attention to the dick in the store, you know?
the security camera
I was
was
like-
like the best.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even get the security camera.
I was like, come on, you gotta love me. I'm a big dick.
it was pretty funny. Things I got from Comic-Con, just before we go into well, this is going to be part 2 of Derailment. Most likely, this is going to be like at least 100-part series because I know for a fact this.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be.
We'll never.
We're gonna have more seasons.
You got an extra shavata in your
Yeah.
face.
I got more mics in my face.
How's that?
Wait, like,
No, actually, it looks like
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like
So-
you're
it does. It looks like a big brajol. Look at that.
you look like you're about to get cocky by a bunch of mics.
Oh, Jesus.
He's a no. Look.
Oh my god.
Oh, Before we derail even further than we already, I want to give a quick big shout out to the guys from the Philly Ghostbusters.
Nice. Look at that.
Go Philly! Philly strong, baby!
They gave me a good old patch at the Magic Sons thing. Also, we had the good old Tri-State Ghostbusters. They
Nice.
Yeah!
Tri-State! Big shout out because Bob Anderson, he might give us a call, but I'm not 100% sure if he is or not. But Circle City Ghostbusters, they gave me a good old
Nice.
patch, and I showed them around the city on Wednesday. We got 100 looks. And
Did you just say circumcision Ghostbusters?
Oh my god.
I mumble.
It
It's the Circle
sounded like you
City.
said circumcision Ghostbusters.
No, you heard what you wanted.
Do I need to pull
Yeah, I know. I have selective hearing disorder. What can I say?
I have to do what Howard Stern did that one time. Circle City. Circle City. Get that in there. Oh, God. That's not great.
Oh, yes, baby.
Also, I want to give a very, very big shout out to Irene. Irene Lee. She did this amazing picture of, if you guys can see it,
Oh, nice.
Hydra Piglet. And
Awesome.
that is.
What'd you say her name was again?
Irene Lee.
Irene Lee, if you're watching, make the same thing, but in the condom.
She's,
You gotta get the whole Magnum condom outfit. Get it in there. I want this to be the next cosplay thing. Magnum Man. Remember that.
Exactly.
I'm counting on you, Irene.
She's adorable. She's amazing. I love
Aw.
the
I
picture.
couldn't find the artist alley anywhere.
It
Did they
was
move it?
actually, they moved it down to, do you know where the
Is she
VR
cute?
VR.
She's adorable.
Oh, is she?
Adorable.
Seems like you all had a
wait,
fun
wait.
time at
Like,
Comic
I had a
Con.
pretty good
So-
time. I only went for one day, but it was the after parties.
Yes.
How you doing,
I
Irene?
got some
How
stories
you
to tell you on
doing?
the after parties.
The after parties are always amazing.
Magnum Man approved, sweetheart. Yes, you are.
Slate was one of the good parties.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so since we're talking about New York Comic Con, let's do it kind of like, there's only two of us in the room that went to Comic Con, unfortunately. I think.
Yeah,
But
we got
Ace is coming up though.
Ace coming
you
up.
know,
I do
yeah.
want to go to Ace.
Ace, because what was it? Henry Cavill.
Undertaker's gonna be there.
Henry Cavill
Cavill is
and
going to
the
be there.
entire
Undertaker.
Justice League. Mine
Yeah,
was
Undertaker's gonna be there.
The Gal Gadot.
Ezra Miller,
Yeah, they're going to be all everybody
Ray
from
Fisher,
most-
Jason Momoa, the
That's
sexiest man in
good.
the world.
Oh wow.
Like, listen, I'm straight, but listen, I go hard for that man. Like,
I think there's
I
going to be
would-
more guests
I
to
would
come.
go gay for that man.
I would like that's like my white girl kryptonite right there, Jason Momoa.
It's fucking great.
His abs and his ass make my pennies drop.
Not just that, but his beard. Have you seen his beard?
This is why we put a parental warning right
Yeah.
up
Parental advisory.
a major parental advisory. Oh,
I'm
good.
thinking about
We
switching
are
up
going to
to
be
Comic
offending
Con
people
to
on this
Ace.
show, just to let you
Well, I'm
know.
definitely going to WinterCon because there's a big Star Wars meetup,
Yes,
and I have a Star Wars cosplay. Huge.
Star Wars. I'm not sure if. What was
I'm
it?
huge.
Yeah. Well, Vinny.
Literally, look what I'm wearing.
It's true. Oh,
XL baby. XL.
yeah.
All right. So anyway, you were saying.
Well, yeah, no, I don't know if what was it? Chewbacca's going to make an appearance there this year, but he made it last year. It was really cool.
You know, it was funny because I kind of felt like, I talked to him a little bit because my friend was getting his autograph.
How do you have a conversation with Chewbacca?
Well, you have a conversation with the guy who plays Chewbacca.
Oh, all right, yeah.
I
You
don't
got to be
know.
more specific.
I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Mr. Peter May.
As always, I don't know how to
Yeah.
pronounce
I don't know,
his
he
name. So.
kind of sounded like kind of rude, and I don't think he was having it. So like I just like, oh, okay, all right.
So, sometimes, like, yeah.
I mean, he's
Good
an
amount of
elderly
times.
man. It's like, come on,
Yeah. But I
And
think I shared this story one time before. Michelle Nichols.
Michelle.
She's a lovely lady to talk about the dentist with.
Oh,
Ah.
Yes. No. I had a whole conversation with her about the dentist and how they screw you while you're sitting in the chair. They just numb you up and they kind of like you sit there.
Yeah, they give you that gas, and then you get to
that's
sit,
horrible.
have your way with the person, you know?
What do you say about Chewbacca?
Oh, but no, well, well, I just remember like I don't know. My friend must have said something regarding.
He's
I don't know. Something regarding. No. Get your mind out of the game.
he's a con. He's already in the
Wow,
con.
all right, I know
He's
you're a
already
big
going
fan.
southbound for this.
No, but I
one.
think my friend was saying something about like, well, how would you feel about like, people giving out spoilers, and then like he said, it's really direct to my friend. Well, I'm gonna tell it to shove it up the ass, and I'm like,
That was close.
He's British.
I know he's British, but like, I don't know if it kind of sounded kind of like a backhanded like,
Compliment?
no,
Or
like
ins-
comeback towards him.
Oh.
Like he said, like, fuck you, nerd.
Yeah,
Like,
but like in the nicest of ways.
How do you say "fuck you" nerd in a nice way? There's no nice way of saying "fuck
Be
you." nerd.
gone, bitch. I don't know.
I just don't see a nice way of saying that.
I don't know, but
There's-
shout out to Peter Mayhew. He's done a lot of work.
That's his name.
He's done a lot of Star Wars, and I'm definitely hyped for the new one. What did you guys think? What do you guys think of the trailer? What
Yeah,
do
that's a
you
good
think
question.
it means?
What do you guys think of the new trailer? Matt, you haven't said a word.
Come on, Cap.
I enjoy. I'm really excited for the. I'm extremely excited that Mark Hamill's going to have a
More.
bigger role
Okay,
in
got it.
this one.
I really hope
Just
so.
awkwardly
I mean-
staring into the camera.
Not
They just
saying a
showed
word.
him for like 2 seconds at the end of the last movie, and I'm like, "What the fuck, man?"
It's like Luke.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you, he did not look happy at the end of that movie.
He
He
did.
doesn't look happy.
One meme where it's just like,
It's sad though.
I
It's
found
sad
it,
about
like,
though,
one meme,
man.
Like,
Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
I wonder how they're gonna like fade her out of that.
in the trailer, I
Did
don't
they-
want a scary feeling.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
have that
that's so
scary.
true.
Like, I have that sinking feeling that like another Han, but in the worst way.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
they kind of gave it away in big ways. But
Yeah,
like,
They're gonna kill her off, too.
There's a major
Yeah.
spoiler, and I'm just like,
Well, I kind of
Yeah, I
figured
think
they would
that's
have
it.
to kill her off because,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
what are they going to say? She decided not to do it anymore and went on vacation in Honolulu? Like
Seymour Hoffman?
yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but rest in peace to him. Like that was. But I was like,
At least when she died, it wasn't.
Another thing that you're gonna know about they said about the new Star Wars movies is that you're finally gonna know who Rey is and who she might be related. All right, I have a theory.
I found the trailer.
Everyone is saying. I'll tell you why. Kenobi.
She's a Kenobi.
bah, bah, bah.
There's like, you know,
That is.
Yeah.
there's like a good like, how old is Luke?
Yeah, but will they
in,
do that is the
in,
question.
Star
Yes,
Wars
that's-
Episode 4.
Will they do it is the
Yeah,
question.
that's the
It's a
big.
good idea, though.
I think it's a good idea
like
because maybe he might have had like an affair somewhere and then just like kind of like.
There really should be sex scenes in it.
No.
I start with the whole Jedi code. If you come back to it, the Jedi were never allowed to love one another.
That's true. But think about this.
Hell
There
yeah.
are no Jedi anymore. What
Mm.
code is there to follow when you have literally no one to follow it?
It would
And
be alien
when
sex.
there's
It'd be
like, you
great.
know, the mentality of self-preservation, you know? Or, you know, maybe Obi-Wan might have had family. And he wasn't an orphan. I mean, think about it. He
That's
probably
true.
wasn't an orphan. He probably was like, you know, hey, he wasn't like, hey, you little junkyard kid, come here and I'll teach you space karate. Like,
Space karate.
space
With
sword.
swords that they do cross.
Yes. They don't cross the sword.
Only touch the tips.
I mean, I think like, all right, if she's
Must be
gonna
like
be a
Spaceballs.
Skywalker, if Rey's gonna be a Skywalker, then you know it. I'm cool too, but I think it's like, come on.
I hate it when my Schwartz gets tangled.
Speaking of which, you guys think they should come out with another Spaceballs?
All I know is that Luke better fucking say, "I am your father." If if it does happen,
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be
No.
classic.
I am your father. It's just like,
All right, guys. Actually, we have our first call.
oh shit.
So, Bob,
We got callers? I didn't know we can get
Bob, I'm gonna
callers.
call you back, so be ready. I'm gonna hold it up to the microphone so you can hear.
Oh, we got a call. I didn't know we can get callers. All right.
Oh shit. Oh,
I thought people just listen to us dick around and
yeah.
shit.
Oh, everybody, put your headphones on.
Why?
Hey.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
we
have
want
headphones.
Wait,
Oh, we want to hear. Yeah, you want to hear
Got
that? Let's see if the
headphones.
headphones on. Hold on, Bob.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'll just put it on one ear. So
Okay.
I don't want to fuck up my condom hat.
Yeah. All right, Bob. You are live. Well, hey there, Bob. Bob.
I can't hear him.
Bob, take the shavata out of your mouth.
Bob? Is Bob on speaker?
Oh, now I can hear.
Bob, you there?
Is Bob on speaker?
Yep, Bob's on speaker now. All right, Bob, you're on.
Bob, you there?
Oh, hey there. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. He took the shavata out
Oh,
of his
hey
mouth.
there, Village Radio and Dan. It's
Hey.
Bob.
What up, Bob?
What up, Bob?
Bob is part of the Windy City Ghostbusters, who actually I fucked up the name and.
You wouldn't happen to be related?
Uh,
You wouldn't happen to be related to Neil by any chance, do you?
Neil?
Yeah, Neil and
No,
Bob.
I
Get
don't
it?
know Neil.
Neil and Bob. You know, Neil and Bob.
man.
Or Neo.
Neil and
No,
Bob.
no,
I'm
no,
just-
no, no,
Ghostbuster.
no. I
Hello,
I
Bob.
every time I heard that joke. Oh, how's it going, Dan? I tuned into the radio and I got a
Fantastic.
Star Wars theory of my own. I got two of them.
Oh, we have a contradicting theory. Let's hear it.
He said dick.
All right, first, the theory of the first. Who is Smog? Smoke, Smog, whatever. The guy.
Who's Snow?
Who's Snoke?
Snoke.
That is true.
I have two theories. Theory of the first, Mace Windu.
Wow.
Mace Windu.
Mm.
That's actually a good.
Wait, but I don't mean to. I don't
That
mean
sounds
to.
pretty good.
But there's
There's
like a
always
giant
been
elephant.
theories of Mace Windu
Yeah.
being a Sith. There's
Yes.
always been that.
I don't know, but
theory.
then
Well,
there's a
Mace
giant
Windu
elephant
just
in
got
the room that
thrown out
Snoke
the
is
window.
white,
It's not like
so-
he can't vote or he's not a Jedi or anything.
Yeah,
He
that
can't,
is
like,
actually very true. Because he
I mean, I've seen Jedi get cut in half and still survive, or Sith. You know, look at Darth Maul. He survived getting cut in half and got thrown down a hole.
Yeah, that's
Mace
true.
Windu got chucked out a window.
And electric.
Oh,
And like,
Okay.
But that no.
That would suck. Being electrocuted, yeah.
That could still be.
There was no sign of him dead in
yeah.
episode 3.
And they did have like this little rumor where, among the families that he might have survived Order 66. And I guess like they never double tapped him in space, so
Yeah, no, he didn't. They
And I
didn't zombie kill him.
I have a plot to back me up on this one. It's not like,
Ooh.
hey, he just decided to turn evil. I mean, I'd be pissed at my friends too if they never came looking for me, and I just got thrown out a window.
That is true. That is
All
very
right, my
true.
theory the second. Who is Snoke? Luke Skywalker.
Oh, because they did have because they're missing the hand, and they said it in. Oh, son of a bitch!
And I have two things to back me up on this one. So, first is the movie title itself. It's
Yeah.
The Last Jedi.
Oh.
Now, you can't have The Last Jedi if you got Rey kicking around and she's being trained by Luke and then Luke himself. So either Luke dies in this movie or Luke is the bad guy all along pulling the strings.
That is true.
And the reason for I have that to back me up is because there's the rule of the Sith. You always got two, never more than one bubble, whatever it goes.
Yeah.
And you have to bring balance to the Force. You can't have the light overdoing the dark side. You can't have the dark side over
The light.
completely over the light.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, if Luke's running around being, the good guy, then you need to kind of balance it out and be the bad guy too. My second part of my theory comes from the fact that looking at the movie poster in general. So, if you look at the tradition in the Star Wars movie poster universe, you always have your villain overwhelming the rest of the cast. And if you've seen the official movie poster for The Last Jedi, who is in the background overwhelming everybody in a really dark hood?
Luke
Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker, yeah, that
Yep.
makes sense.
That and also wasn't there?
Makes sense.
They have a hidden image in the whole thing where it's like it's set up where it looks like Vader's helmet.
He said Vader's on.
If you flip it upside
Also,
down, it's Jar Jar
was
Binks.
at the first
No, I mean,
trailer.
I could be stretching this completely and just
dude, it's
doing
plausible.
my own thing here. But, my last theory is it's Jar Jar Binks.
Oh God!
The return of Jar Jar Binks. That's
And
something.
that's when J.J.
Oh.
Abrams just takes a complete dump all over the fan base.
Oh God! Yeah, no, that. Well, they didn't they have a whole theory that Jar Jar was actually a Sith the whole time
I believe.
because he elected anybody that was like bad and good, like wrong. He elected right in and always he befriended them right.
Well, he is a rabbit, so he likes to fuck a lot.
He's a space Jamaican.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's my theories of The Last Jedi.
Oh, fantastic!
Those are pretty good.
There'll be a
theories.
whole army of Jar Jar Binkses running around.
I mean, realistically, who I think Smock's going to be is probably going to be like Darth Vader or Darth Nicholas or something stupid like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like out there.
Far out of left that only like 2 Star Wars fans get, and the 2 people in the audience be like, "Yeah, that sounds great."
It sounds
The rest of
right.
people Be
Yeah.
like, "Who the fuck is? Excuse me, who the hell is that?"
Hmm.
That's my that's the other theory I got. It's not really a theory. I think that's just like the popular accepted opinion.
Yeah. Well,
Now,
no,
I do
it's-
have an opinion on who is Rey if anybody cares.
Oh,
I have a question for Mr. Bob.
Mr. Bob.
Yes.
Now, we were talking earlier about like the possible theory that Rey could be a Kenobi. Do you think this theory is sound?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, why? Well, wait. If it's no, why? I'm just curious.
How many Jedi have you seen have kids?
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's
Luke,
what I- that's
That was what Matt was actually throwing back at, throwing up.
Wow.
So you're saying,
How many,
that
I've
Jedi's
seen
are
Jedi
virgins?
have kids. Now, who I have seen have
Oh.
kids, Princess
So,
Leia.
so you're saying that
And I
Jedi's are
think,
virgins?
I think Rey is either the Han Solo's daughter,
Hmm.
and it's going to be like a twin. Like it's going to be Han Solo. We got
Oh,
Rey
it's gonna be one of
and,
those
Oh,
things.
so it's gonna be
Kylo
like
Ren.
the extended universe that got like non-canon. How it's gonna be
Yeah.
Jason and Jaina.
I
Like,
can
kinda
see
like
that.
Yeah.
thing. It's Ben and Rey.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Where
Huh.
did that
But
British accent come
the
from?
only thing I have, the only cement I have to that theory is in The Force Awakens, Rey touches Luke Skywalker. She touches the lightsaber, and she
Oh,
sees
she
That
touches
came out
Luke's
so wrong.
memories,
I'm just
and
saying.
She hears Luke's voice and she hears Yoda. Yeah, she touches them. Yeah.
Hmm.
That came out so
Like,
wrong.
Star Wars After Dark, but that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
She touches Luke's lightsaber, and she sees Luke's memories, and she feels being in the Death Star with Darth Vader, and she also hears Yoda's voice. Now, the only reason why she'd be doing this is if she had like some kind of like, you know, telekinetic link to the lightsaber, or it's Luke Skywalker communicating to her personally.
Yeah.
Now, do I think it's Luke Skywalker's daughter? Maybe. And I mean, maybe if you think that, go down that route, then you would have reason to believe that maybe the reason why Luke went dark is because who's her mom? Mom might be dead. The same idea. Anakin kind of goes haywire and whatever episode crap that was.
the third debacle.
Could be a reincarnation of
The
Anakin
only good one of the
That's another good
prequels, if
theory.
you ask me. But
It's only theories.
And then there's another theory. She is also the reincarnation of Qui-Gon Jinn. Plot twist. Brr, brr, brr.
Dun,
That's-
dun, dun.
that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It is.
I'm sorry if anybody came up with that theory in the room. I apologize ahead of time.
Yeah.
But if she is the reincarnation of Qui-Gon Jinn, then my Jar Jar Binks being small
It's
you know,
fucking validity.
can be cemented too.
But we should put it in the museum,
The museum.
which nobody will get this joke because it was part of the CC and the block. You just heard us yell the museum, and everybody had no idea what the fuck we were talking about.
Oh,
So-
I could swear on the show. Oh, Jesus Christ! Thank you.
Well, this is the derailment, as I call it, because
Oh, it's a big derailment.
it's a big derailment.
Huge derailment.
Nobody here kind of keeps to the script of not cursing. Even Randall says the word dick on my show. One time.
One time.
And it was in
I say dick all the time.
I haven't
Lower,
cursed yet.
lower.
Oh, I didn't realize how fragile it is.
Oh, Tom. Well, the co-host has gotten here. Oh,
Yeah, come
Tom.
on.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Sorry
it's
about
supposed to be
that.
here.
Oh my God, I'm so.
Oh, Tomcat is here, so he my
What's up, what's up?
my lovely co-host. So
Hello.
Hello, darling.
So- Tom,
Yeah, the signal right over there.
Yep. Oh, and I'll
Oh
move
my
that.
God, you sweet, sexy thing.
Oh, Tomcat is here. No
You
worries.
gotta pinch his nipples while
Yeah.
you do
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna put Bob back into this one. Tom, there's your microphone.
Oh, stop it. He likes it.
I'm gonna try to not cover you there, Tom. Let's see. Go lower.
Did you do a New York Comic Con like survival talk yet?
Not yet. We were actually. Oh fuck! Hold on.
Hey, I have a question for everybody, including the dude listening on the phone. What does everybody think about that guy that just like leaped out of the second story window of that comic shop and
Oh,
thought he was Superman? I just like, and he lived, and he lived, and he
Anything
lived.
Street Wide?
No, this was in New York City.
Midtown.
oh yeah,
some guy actually jumped out the second floor.
Yeah.
He
He jumped out the second story window, and he
Did
actually
they catch
lived.
him though?
Yeah, they
Right.
did.
He didn't break anything, right?
Except for the window, he broke the window.
Whoa! God,
Yeah.
185.
He jumped out the window.
Whoa!
I just want to know
Quickly
what
get out
kind
of
of
control.
comic book that he tried to steal.
Oh, they said,
Yeah.
and I forgot what it was. Do you remember what it was?
Do you not remember, Bob? Do you remember what it was? Oh, Tom.
No,
What was
I
it?
It was a
saw
My
it.
Little Pony comic.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
I
a-
kid you not. It was a My Little Pony
No,
comic.
get the fuck out of here. Are you
I
serious?
kid you not.
No.
It was My Little
My
Pony
Little
comic.
Pony comic, really?
And you know, people like to shit
I
on
feel
How much was it
Batman,
worth that he had to
which
jump out the window?
I
That's
guess
what
it'd be only like $3.
$3
$3.
$3 that he stole? What the?
What the fuck,
And
man?
he's probably going to get sued.
The
by
things people do for comics.
Holy
Well, the
shit.
things people do while on
I
drugs.
wish
That too.
Listen, this is comic culture radio, and this is the derailment episode. I figured that's that at least we could talk about that. That's a comic store. The idiot decided to jump out of a second story window and thought he was Superman.
Yeah,
Fucking
I
moron.
mean, that's what-
Not all heroes wear capes.
Listen, I have a better chance. I'm made of rubber. I could have bounced off the street after I jumped out the window.
I would love to see that in person.
I'm Magnum Man.
Badass thing ever.
If
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Magnum.
if he was going to be stealing a Spider-Man issue number 1,
I would
Okay.
understand
then
that.
I would understand. But for a My Little Pony,
Dude,
really?
lambskin
You know,
combs are
maybe
worth more
he
than
was
that. That's
saving the
insane.
comic readers
You're down
from
with
the trash that was.
Wait, what was it?
They're pretty fucking expensive.
Bob, you have to say it again because we.
Oh, I said maybe he was trying to save the store from trash reading. He just saw and he just built with anger and just fucking jumped.
There we go.
I wonder if he's on.
I'll
There's
hold
this
it there.
movie. I think what
There we go.
was referred to me was called Pony Heads or something.
Bronies?
Bronies.
Bronies is the term, and
I mean,
they're
I've
they're
had a couple
terrifying.
brownies in my
Yes.
day,
Yes,
but none of
they
them
are.
are
That's
smoking.
like
I
not
wonder if
sure.
he's a brony.
Oh, Bob, didn't you have a good Bob? Didn't you have a good
Is he
thing
a
about
brownie?
bronies that we were like? I was trying to figure out, and you're like, no, they just still scare the shit out of me.
Brony culture, man. It's
Oh,
big.
dude, I don't want it. And if there's
I'm
any
serious.
viewer listening that is a brony and or a furry, I apologize ahead of time for what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
But you guys creep the shit out of me.
Oh my
I
god.
have a phobia of like mascots. It's
Oh,
unwarranted,
it's terrifying.
but I just
It's think of the Disney characters that are like dressed up in those furry costumes.
Oh God.
No,
Don't
I'm
even get
good.
me started.
What goes on behind the Magic Kingdom? One never knows.
Let's not talk about Disney.
And we talked about that in the last episode about the sex and
Village
the
Radio.
innuendos
Oh,
in the
yeah.
Disney movies.
Oh no, Matt.
Lion King, where he lays down that thing and all of a sudden you see sex written across the screen.
And, they had a lot of things in Disney that we like, but Matt was telling me beforehand. He's like, he really wants to get this out. I really want to hear this. Please. Actually, no. I'm going to say the text message you gave me prior to this.
No.
Yes. No.
Yes, we have to.
have to.
It's a derailment episode. He must show. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So the text message I get from Matt, hey buddy, I'm in the studio with Randall. We're just about to end, so we're ready. I'm ready for the show. I got my cap thing on. I'm ready to piss off the French today.
Wow.
Nice.
Excuse me.
I know.
It's a comic book.
I went to Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
Oh, and all makes sense.
And the way that it comes in full circle.
No pun intended. Or pun squarely
No,
intended.
pun is definitely intended. Trust me on that fucking shit. It is fucking intended, okay? All fucking intended.
Bob with the WT goes right off. Nice. All right, so Matt, please, because I see you want to get it out. You're like sitting there going, I gotta do this. I want this right now. What the hell? What the hell? So please do what I did when I was talking about Batman versus Superman, and I fucking lost my shit.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Disneyland Paris is definitely very different than Disney World and Disneyland in California.
Okay.
Very different. But there's some things I would say. If I was a quality assurance manager going to all the Disneyland parks,
Would they get an F?
they would get an F minus.
Are you gonna curse? Are you gonna curse?
Dude,
But-
you can curse.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
Curse.
man.
Oh,
Go for it.
Curse,
Go
get
on.
it out, man. Say fuck.
Go
It's
for
all
it.
right.
Just say how much they suck.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Go off.
ahead.
Go,
Dress as
go.
Captain America. Does this
Do
A?
it,
Like a formation
do
for
it,
France?
do it.
Then do it.
I'll give one
Bro,
story.
if you
Here's
could curse
one-
out the manager, what would you say to the manager right now?
You are fucking fired.
There we go.
There you go.
All we need
Now,
now
there's
is
no way. Everyone that-
I had to give him a little boost, but I got him to say it.
If anyone can enable cursing, it's you.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I was there for my. It's definitely different now. They have some good things there. I'm not gonna lie about that. They have some good things. I love their Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. Best ride out of the park that I had. Best.
Better than Aerosmith Rock and Roller Coaster?
The rock and roller coaster there is the same as the one in Hollywood.
Yeah, I know,
Studios.
but it's still awesome.
But I think that was the best Space Mountain I've been on. Since I think it's better than the Disney World Space Mountain.
Real.
The Disneyland Space Mountain, absolutely.
Wow.
But one ride I hated there is, but Indiana Jones and the Temple du Peril.
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom.
Did you have
Yeah,
a Royale with
Doom
cheese right
Temple.
there?
It was generally it was just a roller coaster. They had nothing. They didn't even put the Indiana Jones music on. They did not have an Indiana Jones animatronic. And we had one person that was in front of me. He goes, "Who is Indiana Jones?" And I'm like, "Who is
wow.
Indiana Jones?"
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You don't
Did
come
you-
back from that.
Oh,
You
yeah,
do not
no.
come back from that.
That is like
Yeah, that's just, no.
no.
That's
That is like
I'm so stunned right now.
I have a good story that kind of like realms in the. I was at. Oh, Bob, sorry. I went to Universal when I was 12, and I was with my family and my cousins, my aunts, all my uncles, or a couple of my uncles. My uncle had a very dark T-shirt on, or no, he had a light T-shirt on, but he sweat through this thing like nobody's.
So it
business.
looked dark.
Oh, it looked dark. It was.
I've been there.
It was bad, and he stunk to high heaven. So it was like, oh,
I haven't been there.
oh my god, it was terrible. But we were going on King Kong the Ride, and King Kong the Ride, it did look, it had the King Kong stuff in. It was the old one, so it was very nice. But he smelled the whole way through this thing.
It smelled like King Kong.
Oh, it did.
Probably worse, I would imagine.
It was terrible. We got off the ride, and the first words out of my dad's mouth are, "Jesus Christ, get a fucking shirt. You stink like somebody's ass."
Oh man, that's great.
And,
I wish I heard that shit.
but then the best part was he got a black shirt.
I thought you said you were going to
In
say
the
blowjob. I
Florida-
was like, what?
Oh, no. He got a black shirt in the Florida sun.
That's smart.
Lana?
That's incredible.
Incredibly
Oh,
retarded,
Bob,
but yeah.
Bob, do you have one anything like that?
No, I was making fun of the way you stuff Florida, but that's
Oh yeah, that works too.
I'm in New York for an entire fucking week, and I didn't hear one thing out of an accent out of your mouth. Now I'm on the phone with you, and I hear it. I'm a little angry.
Oh, I'm
I feel
sorry,
like I
man.
cheated out of my experience.
What? Well, you did get cursed out over the.
I did. I didn't see one rant, but I did get cursed out by a random cabbie.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Bob, please explain the story. This was great.
I don't even remember. I just remember the taxi driver. Oh, the guy's like, "Who you gonna call?" And I'm like,
No.
"Somebody else." And the guy's like, "Son of a bitch, fuck you."
Oh, that's sweet.
And he's like, "I got cursed out in New York. I'm amazing."
Welcome to New York.
That's how we say hi.
Oh,
That's how we say hi in New York.
Yes. Oh, but what was the one thing I kept telling you throughout the whole trip? And I'm hoping you took it home. I'm really hoping that you took it home.
The museum?
No, the museum, but no. The thing about I basically told I was telling Bob the whole weekend that he was here. Not every puddle is water.
Oh yeah, God, that's New York City because
You're not kidding. Especially in elevators
Yeah. Oh.
at the train station.
Ah.
That
Yes,
smell
I
is
learned.
exactly
I
what you
also
think it
learned that
is.
Exactly.
New Jersey sucks.
Anybody from New Jersey, we apologize,
And it's
but
it's not a new
I'm
fragrance
sorry, I
ODS
apologize.
either.
Coming from Chicago, you guys really need to not suck.
New Jersey, they just chase the thing.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Is New York now being compared to Jersey?
No.
Is that what's happening
That's
right now?
impossible.
Bob loves New York, but New
Oh, I
Jersey.
love New York. That was the greatest trip of my life.
Oh,
I
thank
just
God.
didn't like
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yep.
All
I
right.
couldn't order a goddamn pizza in
All
my
right, you
hotel
redeemed
because
yourself.
everything closed at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. And then the Uber guys wouldn't go to New York at 4.
Okay.
Is there some kind of law or
Alrighty then.
something?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's what I'm curious
we
about.
later found out what the reason was. The reason was that some of the good amount of the New Jersey Uber drivers are just preferably in Jersey, and if they stuck in New York coming back to New Jersey, they can't make any money for a half an hour getting back to where they were.
Oh,
The old
well,
saying
that
goes,
makes
money
sense.
talks and bullshit walks.
Yeah.
Or
Well, they could say, "Hey, I'll pay you extra in the
I
cab." You know?
apologize. Are any of the co-hosts on the show right now from New Jersey?
Look,
'Cause
I'll
I
give you another extra
apologize.
$40 if you.
we're all either from Long Island, New York, or
Long Island or New York.
yeah, pretty
Long
much.
Island.
They're both part
Long
of the
Island,
same state.
yeah, Long Island. Technically, Long Island should be its own state, but that's another argument for another time.
But I digress. I hated New Jersey, but I did love New York City. In fact, I love New York City so much that I just keep thinking about how good that fucking pizza was.
Ah, there we go.
What pizza place?
Two brothers.
Oh,
What, the one in Hicksville?
I do like that one. That is my favorite one.
Oh.
Two
The two-
brothers.
yeah, the two
My
brothers.
friends own that.
Two
shit,
brothers
yeah.
on
Which one? The-
on
One
Atlantic.
next-
can't
yeah.
go wrong with their
Where-
dollar
He came
slice.
to,
Yes.
He came over to
Yeah.
this
Oh.
comic book thing with his son. I didn't know he was into that.
Oh.
It's like he sees me as Nightwing. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh wow.
He's like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Genesis Comics.
yeah.
Uh,
Pizza Bro.
Well, there's nothing like L&B Gardens in Bensonhurst over on 86th
Oh,
Street. That is
yes,
the best.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
is the
thank
best
you.
pizza you'll ever have in
Yes, it
your life.
is.
Yes.
road
Yes,
trip.
it is.
Easy.
Road trip. Take this all the way.
But I
I
will
miss
tell
the
you
money.
guys.
James
that
Gandolfini, James Gandolfini used to eat there
I will
religiously.
say that.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
wait,
That was
Oh,
his
I'm
spot
not going
right there,
there.
man. Yeah.
God.
God
What
rest
happened
his
to
soul,
him?
but that was his spot.
Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have
Here.
the best fucking
Hell
bagels I've
here.
ever had in my life.
Oh, what happened?
I
Sorry.
love your bagels. The bagels were amazing.
See? Ah, another thing.
What?
So he loved the bagels
But you
here.
guys also have Dan Hoffman. That's
Yeah.
pretty great. I mean, we don't have that here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob. But I
like
He's,
the-
he's a one-of-a-kind original, really.
Absolutely.
I like the pussy here, to be
I'll
honest.
trade you guys.
So disgusting.
I would trade you our finest pizza if we can keep Dan here. That'd be great.
Just yell from there. You're loud.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. How strong is this microphone?
About as strong as the condom you're wearing.
Oh, all right, cool. Let's just check it.
All right, I have to go back to work in 5 minutes. I took a quick lunch break to talk. So.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Bob, for coming on.
Bob,
and
thanks,
hanging with
brother.
us.
It was
Don't
fun.
make me, man. I got
Awesome,
5 minutes. Don't be cutting me short. Like
Oh no, we got 5 minutes. We got Bob
You
for the
got
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
I'm
Don't cut
sorry.
me off like that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're the one that's cutting yourself off. You're the one saying you have to go back to work. So go back to work if you want to go back to
Don't
work.
stand up for Dan, all right? I'm the one yelling at him right now.
I'm yelling at you. You're the one that's saying, "Oh, I'm going to go back to work now. Bye."
He's yelling at me. He's yelling at you. He's yelling at me. Everybody's yelling at me.
All right,
That
I'm
is
fine.
fucking great.
Damn, dude, don't be sending me off like his name. Who's the guy that made Bowling for Columbine? And everybody got mad at him for talking about George Bush at the Academy Award.
Oh, I don't know. Who was that guy?
Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
I was like, are you shutting me out like I thought Michael Moore at the Academy
No.
Awards,
We're
man?
not shutting you off like that, Bob. Don't worry.
We're not giving you the hook. Don't
Correct.
worry. We're
We're
not.
not-
We're not playing the music off for you,
We're not going to hit the fuck you button. Thank you for using. Goodbye.
Thank you for calling today.
Goodbye. Click.
Ryback
I
Grimes,
call
New York
that the
Comic
fuck
Con
you
was the
button.
greatest time of my
Oh,
life. dude.
yes.
I missed it.
Oh, yeah.
I miss it.
We
I
had-
shouldn't say I missed it. I miss it.
Oh, yeah.
I miss New York. That was such a beautiful time.
Well, you'll be back.
You'll be back, Bob. You'll be back. And then you come out. Well, I'm definitely visiting you in Chicago for Slimapalooza, and then I'm going to
Yes, Private
Boston
Palooza. That'll
the
be
next
coming up
freaking
in
weekend for freaking what do you call it? The St. Patty's Day parade in Boston. So that's gonna be a complete shit show on my liver.
What's a liver? You don't need a liver.
Oh, I don't need a liver.
Should I walk in the St. Patty's Day parade like this?
I'm getting the look from Tom.
I mean, you just walk through the village and go get coffee.
Whoa. What's that look? Basically,
What happened, Bob?
no.
I can't believe I got to sit next to this dick.
Absolutely. I'll bring
You
you
said it. I did.
Also,
Oh, sorry,
before
we're
I
just
do
going back.
go, I do have
Yeah,
to say
we're having a good
that
time.
New York Comic Con is the most crowded fucking thing I've ever been to.
What was up with that? Why was it so great? Thursday was a madhouse. I was offended.
Thursday was busier than our Saturday at the Repop, the same company that
C2E2.
Comic Con does
Yeah.
C2E2 in Chicago. Your Thursday at New York
I'm
Comic
actually
Con
going to see two.
was the
insane.
equivalent to our
Thursday was
Saturday.
insane.
I have no.
Oh no. Okay, so Thursday, a madhouse. Friday, shit show.
Really?
Yeah, I thought Friday
You
was
think
pretty
Friday would
I
be
don't know. I
better.
mean,
It was a
I have a
shit
problem
show.
getting there. But
Saturday.
Saturday, I was outside all day.
Yeah,
There was
I
no
was
way. There was no way I was
I
walking around the
stayed
convention.
in-
on
I
Saturday.
stayed outside. I went in
What were you wearing on
once
Saturday? You were
to
wearing-
go try to
Oh,
buy
God.
something.
How
That was it.
crowded was it?
It was
The tunnel was insane.
Yeah.
TunnelCon was great.
TunnelCon was
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, Tom's always awesome.
But then they had the food trucks.
The
in
food trucks, they're
which
just
that was actually kind of
corporate commercialism. It's such
Yep.
nonsense, really.
which kind of
That mac and cheese, though, man. God,
The mac and no, everyone was
Oh,
clamoring about the mac
the
and
mac
cheese.
and cheese was
I'll sit tall. I'll sit tall. That way the bar isn't.
Oh no, I got it in a ways. I'm just gonna aim it up like a lot more to my face.
You really don't want to know what that
Hearing,
looks
like all
like.
these creaks and crunches on the mic. I'm apologizing.
are you eating chips while doing the show, Dan?
Come on, how did you miss that?
No. I'm
We all
trying.
know that you're the hungry ghost.
Oh,
It looks like
absolutely.
he's adjusting
Oh,
it too.
oh, yeah.
like this.
I love hot dogs. Oh,
Cradle.
He's got a cradle the nuts.
Just
Look,
cradle.
I'm cradling the mic.
Cradle the mic.
Yeah.
Cradle the mic. That'll be the name of our next episode. Cradle the mic.
Cradle the mic.
All
Actually,
right, guys, I gotta get back to work. Thanks for having me on the
yeah,
show.
I think you for
thank you
calling.
for having us.
Can I
having
give a
us.
quick shameless plug before I go?
Absolutely, fucking shame yourself in every ways, man.
Hell yeah,
So
brother.
you guys should. I do my own show online, Facebook Live, called Bob After Dark.
Yep,
Check me
join
out,
'em.
Facebook.com/Bob After Dark.
Yep. Bob After Dark, amazing. Eventually,
Windy City Ghostbusters. That's my Ghostbusters group.
the Windy City. So yeah, the patch. I'll show you
Hey,
again.
Bob, you go ghost hunting at all?
Have I ever actually like gone real paranormal investigating?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, man. I mean, Chicago's like terrifyingly spooky with a lot of haunted places. So
I would love to meet the ghost that possessed you, darling.
No, seriously, if you, especially on Long Island, they have a lot of haunted spots on Long Island. If you go to lioddities.com.
Next time I'll call when I have some time to actually talk a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then hopefully, when you come up here again, we'll have you on. Actually, have you actually shown on the show. So instead of you just you're just looking at the literally everybody just looking at my phone, going, "Hey, Bob's on his phone." So
yeah, everyone's like, well, "Who's Bob? What does he look like?"
Bob is amazing.
Well, ladies, if you're listening, I am single.
bet you
so
know.
If you're attracted to my voice, you can go follow me on Facebook at Bob After Dark.
His sexy, sexy voice.
You
All right, guys, have a good show. Bye there.
Oh, bye there, Bob.
Oh, bye there, boys.
Bye, darling.
Later, big boy.
And Bob is off.
Later, stud.
No, seriously, if you go to lioddities.com, it tells you about all the different haunted
want
spots.
to take
on
these
Long
things
Island.
off?
We're actually
Oh yeah,
close
that we
by.
can, we don't take the
Sweet Hollow Road, Mountain
We're
Misery
actually
Road.
close by Mount Misery Road.
When Bob is whenever anybody calls in, that's what we have to do.
All right.
Oh,
Noted.
I also want to just
You didn't
say,
even finish your story. You
Yeah.
just got cut off like midway.
There were so many stories that he was telling.
It's
I want
big
to just say
derailment.
this as far as I wanted
the
to
best
say,
part of the
I
show.
did
ADD.
I did have a very good time at Disneyland Paris. Even there's the things is that some of the staff members.
Oh no, you still want there to be micro. You still want there to be
I feel like
headphones.
this, I'm sorry. I'm like, ooh.
I mean, I had for we're celebrating our anniversary. I only had 2 people acknowledge the happy anniversary. Now I know for a fact, and I said this to my friends that were in Disney that worked for Disney. It's actually a law in Disney. If you don't acknowledge like happy anniversary or happy birthday, if they have that button, you will get fired. And
Really?
you will get fired.
Yeah, Disney's very anal retentive about the people that they hire. You need to
That's
be.
not
You need to
sunny.
have no tattoos. You need to be clean cut. You need to have a certain hairstyle. No exaggerated makeup. You can't look like any of the
Holy
characters.
shit.
And the audition process to be a character is even more strenuous and just insane.
Wow.
But it's Disney. It's a multi-billion-dollar
That is true.
corporation that shells out money like it's nothing.
Holy
Can you
shit.
imagine French Mickey?
Wow.
How snobby he must be.
I can just see with the beret now.
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, get out. Smoking a cigarette. Fuck you on your anniversary.
Yeah, but they probably get like thousands of applicants.
Oh,
so that's, I'm
absolutely.
sure it does.
Absolutely.
They can afford to say screw this person and you know.
Well, for the one, it's actually kind of unique.
If they were,
about
if they were
Disney
desperate for
in
people,
Paris,
then I could see them
For
like
every
you know,
one person that auditions, I'm sure there are a million that would like to do the same.
oh yeah,
million.
So-
there'd be people willing to move to
Oh, yeah.
Florida just to do that job. So,
But back to
Does
saying,
it pay well, at least?
You also have to join
I
the
don't know.
Teamsters Union, I found out.
Yep.
Really?
really,
Uh-huh.
so it's got to have good benefits.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you're a Disney princess, you're pretty much golden, except, you have to deal with sexual harassment on a regular basis.
Oh, God.
Tell me about
I
it.
would say
Matt's
this.
got a story about that.
Oh,
I'll just say, if
were
you've
you
got,
sexually harassed?
I don't know about you, but I'm always sexually
The
harassed.
only one to say it quick enough out of all of us.
I saw an opportunity. I went for it.
I'm surprised he beat me to the punch on that one.
Takes 2 of us.
Yeah, word. I gotta give him props for that shit.
I did have a good time at Disneyland Paris. I would definitely tear down the Indiana Jones and the Temple du Perel. Make
Yeah.
Temple
That's like a tongue twister. Say
Perel.
that again.
Le d'Israël.
Oh, my God.
You have to say it with the accent. You dirty American. People do it.
I don't want to hear anything about Dirty American. You're the one that was fondling the microphone and
Yeah,
ripping
that
its
is
balls
true.
before.
Hey, excuse me, you're dressed as a giant prophylactic.
I am, I know. But that's because I am a dick. At least I admit it.
and I would say retrain the staff. I recommend you go to retrain it because you trained me for the slime lab.
Oh God.
So it's kind of your
What
fault.
was the first words I said out of my mouth before the first kid got there? Don't worry, you're not gonna fuck this up too badly. Basically, be yourself. If anybody gives you, oh no.
If anyone,
That's
I
a-
want you to think about those words that just escaped your mouth.
That's what I just said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was kind of dirty.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little, just the tip.
Just a teeny bit.
Fridays after when we were at Fridays and they put us all the way in the back.
Shame.
I know.
Ding-a-ling. Shame.
Shit.
Shame.
Fridays.
We went to Fridays at Penn Station.
Yeah, it was.
They
Why
put
would
us
you
in the
go
corner.
there?
They put us all the way in the corner because everybody was staring.
Oh my. Oh Jesus.
And
It's
now
New York.
I
I mean, you
put
see
the- I
weird
put
shit
the
on
ones-
a regular
so-
basis.
I put the once, the visual that Tom has basically put out of his mind since that day, out of his mind, and I put it kind of like threw it back in there, and I'm apologizing automatically.
Uh-huh.
So there was some immensely not creative asshole,
I love how you just said
literally
creative
an asshole.
Oh my God. I don't feel like recounting this. Don't let me recall this.
Oh, I want to hear this shit.
All right,
Come
now,
on.
Richard,
how many
Recall,
people
recall.
planned
So this guy, he was so drunk that
Oh shit!
it was immensely. It was I can't even find a word for it. But he walks past us, and he literally is in a robe, and he goes past us. He's standing at the bathroom. Everybody's turned around. I'm like, all right. He's trying to get the code in. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
He clearly overheard us.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly overheard. I mean, I didn't exactly make it,
Oh yeah, you
quiet.
you made it quite obvious. So the guy flashes me,
Whoa!
but he has on his junk a flash symbol.
Oh,
He was the flashing flash.
oh my!
Ah.
He was in a
Oh,
he
wait,
was in a
I've seen
flash
that guy.
robe and a flash thong. I was like, what are you doing? You're in public. Stop it.
Wow.
Just stop it.
He was running around like he was like ah.
Oh no, he did it at the bathroom.
He
And
did it at the
he-
bathroom. And then as he walked past, he proceeded to say, your favorite cosplayer is here again. And I wanted to just get up out of my chair, get my whip, and strangle him with it.
Oh
Which
my god!
Actually,
I would have paid to see that.
I know you would have.
I
Tom
definitely-
I've never. I
stopped-
can't imagine you seeing you angry ever.
Oh no, Tom stopped traffic in New York Comic Con.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
dude.
He has his bullwhip, and Tom knows
Bullwhip?
only well how to use a bullwhip.
Yeah, I do.
A
I've
real
seen it.
bullwhip.
It's
A
true.
real
It's
bullwhip.
No
epic,
shit.
yes.
Oh wow.
And
It's fierce.
there was a entire circle that you had that the security cleared. Security stopped.
Security
everybody.
stopped.
Everybody, and saw that Tom knew what the hell he was doing. He goes, whips it around, wham! It stopped the entire convention. People were like,
That must have been really loud.
oh my god. We had people that flocking back over to where Tom was to see him actually do it again. Because
That's awesome.
it was that epic.
Yeah, and
have you
I
noticed
was in full Catwoman regalia.
Yes.
It was.
Have
it was
you noticed
quite a
that
time.
the weapons policy was surprisingly lax this year?
Very.
It was very
Yeah.
nice. It was
Very.
nice.
That would be a really
That was different.
Awesome
And
thing
usually
at the
they would
Exotic
ape
Expo.
shit every other
Get
year.
the
I was
Shit,
thinking
just
about
like,
that.
all right, whatever.
Yeah, I definitely go to that shit.
I guess they didn't learn from.
No,
what
they
happened.
learned.
No.
They did learn.
This year they actually think
What was good
He's
was
going to Exotica. He said.
what was
Yeah,
good was
Dan's
not seeing the garbage pails filled
Yes.
with people
Props,
who like handmade props.
Yeah.
Like that always hurts me so much because these cosplayers are going out of their way to build these weapons
to make
I've
sure
seen it.
to make sure that they are con safe, con friendly, and yet people were still taking them away from them. So like seeing how
That's
far the
fucked
weapons
up.
policy
That's
has gone,
fucked up.
it was very nice to like see all of the weaponry that we were able
Yeah.
to.
I was able to walk in with
What about toy guns? Like
yeah.
And they were okay with as
Yeah.
long as I think they had
They
as long
had
as they
it
had
on
the
the
orange
orange
cap.
tip.
My
Yeah,
friend
orange
RJ,
car.
he dressed as a Punisher that day on Friday. They let him in with a couple of handguns, realistic looking handguns, but they had an orange tip on it and orange tape.
As long
Yeah.
as they have that
Yes.
orange cap, they're good.
Yeah, as long as they were
And that's
armed.
good.
All right,
That's
but
great.
if these people make them fan-friendly weapons, where it's not a real weapon, it can't be used as a real weapon, why would they take that away?
But the
I
thing
mean,
is,
if-
Sometimes
You never
This
know.
was before this year. And it could have
All
honestly been any number of things.
Yeah.
It was either too realistic looking or the security, because at that point, security was able to they had carte blanche. They could do whatever they wanted with whatever props came their way.
wow.
yes.
So if they felt that this prop or this weapon
Way
was a
too-
hazard, they could just
sorry.
take it and be done with it.
It's just a sad for what kind of world we live in.
Yeah.
That's the only.
Yeah, well,
And
we
that
do.
is
Yeah,
also a
well,
big problem.
Also depends on the security.
there's too much
guard,
fucking
because some guards
negativity.
are
That's the
just
fucking
vindictive.
problem.
Yeah.
I wish people would be more positive and
Yeah.
be and happy and love everybody instead of hating everybody. It's like it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
It
no,
is.
absolutely.
You should always be positive unless it comes to sex.
Well,
Yeah, you don't want to be positive
That's
for
not
that.
me in
Yeah.
my tracks.
Good point. Good point. Good fucking point.
yes,
That's
thank you,
That's a very
fucking
good
condom
point.
man.
Yeah. No word. Absolutely.
My goodness, I'm so surprised.
Like,
Charlie comes on this show and he just,
That's exciting.
He gets like he pulls in Vinny's like persona too. I think the whole like
You
all
You should
the-
definitely dress up as a vagina.
will you stop it? I ain't nobody's pussy. Well, you know,
Someone's got to dress up as the pussy.
But you know, you are what you eat. So.
Yeah.
we're getting the 5 minutes.
Dan said he'd dress up as the baby.
What?
That makes sense because he is the baby.
I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'll dress up as the
Nobody-
baby. He dresses up as the pussy, and I'm the condom.
How nice.
Yeah.
Nobody puts
The circle of life.
Unless you want to dress up as the pussy. You won't do it?
Oh, I gotta put the hood on.
I guess
Oh,
you won't
God.
do it.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I put the hood on. That's why I was told.
Oh my
So
god.
we got the
You were
we got some
told to-
Disney characters right
Told
here.
to put the hood up.
Yeah.
You got some Disney characters.
I told him he should have worn that when he went walking in the
Clearly
village.
pictured as
but-
uncircumcised.
Oh my god.
I was told. I was
It's your
told-
fault.
It's all your fault.
That's it. Blame the ass and
That's
dick.
right.
Blame the dick. That's all right. I understand.
We got 5 minutes. So
All right,
Circumcised.
quick recap. What did everyone do? Did
All
you
right.
guys go to any?
He's got the
awesome
butt
parties
flap.
at, near
awesome after party.
He does. He was showing it off before.
I got some story.
Quick story.
Dan,
All right,
were you
all
worried?
right.
Wait, hold on, wait. Dan, were you or were you not showing off the butt flap before?
What was?
Yes, you were showing up the butt.
Don't
yeah,
let's
show the camera. Show the
Sit the hell
camera.
down.
Go show the camera. Go ahead.
So, awesome after parties. I went to the cosplay cruise
Yeah.
on the pier behind, the Javits Center.
Yeah.
I had such a great time.
Nice.
I had a friend, not gonna name names.
Don't name names.
I melted. All right, so anyway, he got pissed drunk, and he thought he fucking jumped ship.
Oh Jesus.
That doesn't surprise me. That
It
does
doesn't.
not surprise me.
So we're looking for him.
Oh,
And we checked all 3 levels. We're like, where the fuck is this guy?
Let me
And
guess. He
like,
was passed out on the dance floor.
He was passed out behind the DJ guy.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
And we're just like, how do you just end up
Like that.
disappearing like that? When you're drunk, do you become a ninja?
I am refraining from saying something incredibly derogatory. So, let's just take it at what it is. We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. All right. So we got 1 minute. Everybody.
However, I did have.
I wish I would have had like a permanent mark. I would have drew on his face and shit with the
Oh,
Gentlemen, we got 1 minute. Plug away.
All right.
Plug away. So we'll start with Charlie's.
Well, that was my awesome
Happy ass
after.
down.
You said plug away.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
do what you were
shout
saying.
outs. Okay, so follow my cosplay page at Cam Cosplay NY and Cam Cosplay on Facebook. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And don't be a dick.
That's a good thing.
Gee, thanks.
Sorry, Vinny.
Asshole.
I just want to put out with the French. I'm sorry for what I said, but
No, you're not.
Oui, Monsieur Baguette.
Paris was a beautiful city. I did enjoy my time in Paris.
Except
I
they
never
smell
liked
that.
it.
But,
Anything
yes,
to
go on.
plug?
And
No. Billy.
Facebook.com/official Vinny the Guido. And by the way, if anybody's looking to buy tickets, I am a ticket broker. I can get you tickets to anything you want, whether it be concerts, sporting events, Broadway
I've always
shows,
wanted to meet a
anything.
bookie.
Yep. And get you tickets to anything you want, your favorite sports teams. So Facebook.com/official Vinny the Guido and www.topofthelinetalentbookings.com.
Cool.
You can find me on Instagram at the.tom.cat, Facebook TomCatConMom, and if you want to add me on Facebook, just Tomcat. And cat is always spelt with 2 T's.
Yep.
And the reason
As
it
in
has the extra T is because there's always T to go around and to be spilled.
Yes, that is true. As always, you can find me on Shaggy GB Facebook at Shaggy GB. Also, you can find me on the Fatal 4. Also, you can find me on Village Connection Radio. And I have actually tried something new today. We're gonna put a song from this band called TWRP, and it's called The Hit.
He's so